Hey there, welcome to Flat Out Truth. I am Paulino B Michael, and welcome to Monday. So we're going to start it all off Monday, and it's actually a new month. So the Clicker of All Buttons has written a beautiful article to outline what our theme is for the month. So yes, the IT guru, Clicker of All Buttons, Chelsey B Michael.
Hi guys, I'm Chelsey B Michael. Welcome to the Flat Out Truth. If you haven't done so already, hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap that screen if you're on TikTok, and share out so to spread the Flat Out Truth.
Nice. Yeah, so like it's always a big time for us when we announce the theme of the month. I know Chelsey was behind before. We were doing it.
I'm on it now.
Now we're back. She got all caught up last month. She did the past, present, and future. And so last month was basically the future, right?
You got it.
So now we're on our new theme, and it's just something that's been coming up a lot, even the last few weeks. Like I know people sometimes don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it has to be divisive. You either got to be here because you like it, or you got to not be here because you don't like it. Doesn't mean you're not curious because you don't like it. It's like Howard Stern. That type of thing. Like, what's this guy gonna say next to really make me mad?
Yeah, I think that is just in general nature of social media. You're gonna have just as many haters as you have followers.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be more on the black and white for me. That's what I'm shooting for. So.
Oh yeah, black and white.
Yeah, I always go with the black and white, right?
Yeah.
Because there is no gray, man. I don't want gray people around. You can't trust gray people, man, because they can be swayed either way, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody's on the fence or they're like this or that, I don't know. I don't really trust them as much. I'm being honest.
Yeah, because you don't know which way they're going to lean.
You don't. And once they've always leaned a different way and they come back, I just don't trust you. I mean, you can't be around. Mm-hmm. But a bigger part that you may have played before you left and then came back, it changes.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah, I think that's how most people are in general.
No, they're not. Oh. That's why they get screwed over. People come back and then they take them back in. That's why people get remarried and then get divorced again. That's why they go back with cheating boyfriends and girlfriends and they keep getting divorced, broke up, or whatever again.
Yep, you're right.
So, no, most people don't.
Don't do that. You're right.
Most can't draw the line and keep it.
Yeah.
Hold the line.
Because most people are
right.
Nice.
It's all about holding the line. Yeah.
Most people are nice, and so
most people are in their feelings.
Yeah. Is that not nice? I thought that was nice.
I have no idea what nice is. I thought nice people I don't have no feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I doesn't work off feelings.
Yeah, and actually, I have to admit, it usually works out better.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Logic 99.99% of the time.
Yeah. So anyway, you want to get to the outline for the month? What are we tapped up to so far? Oh, dang, we're at 7K already.
Yeah.
Some heavy tappers already. Tap, tap, tap. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Let's see if this will...
and I'm going to give you guys, I guess Chelsey will read it and tell you, but yeah, it's going to be a tough week for some people.
Yeah, I think, because it's
tough month, really.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, but I think it'll be tough, but it'll be a good one, and that goes along with the theme that we're talking about, and that's the truth and division. Because we were talking last week a little bit about it, and we've seen some of it in the past. It always happens, in that people divide themselves, right?
Yeah,
and
yes.
Most people, when they hear this word division, they come to a negative conclusion. They think of the disagreement between two or more, typically producing tension or hostility. And those who listen to Paulino B Michael on the podcast know he always speaks of duality, and division has more than one meaning, because division is also the action of separating something into parts or the process of separation. In a biblical sense, Jesus, Yeshua, divides the wheat from the tares, the followers of God, Yahuwah, Yahweh, from those who follow the world. Paulino explains how this division leads to a different kind of unity. So similar to a sports team, the wheat of the world unite for a common goal, a common enemy. The concepts of chaos and destruction are usually attributed to Satan. But again, all things are created by the Most High. God, Yahuwah, Yahweh. He uses what worldly eyes see as evil to create something beautiful and good. So chaos to order, destruction to creation. And so division becomes unity. And as Paulino says, it simply is. So you'll hear him regularly use the phrase, iron sharpens iron. It's from the Bible, obviously. And what does that truly mean? A blacksmith or anyone who watches forged in fire knows there's more to the process than just sparks. A piece of metal or object melted down, destroyed, worked and refined over. Yes, with some sparks and sometimes do-overs, but at the completion of the process is a beautiful new creation that can be used to attack or defend. And again, Paulino explains how all in this world are meant to be redefined for the Most High's purpose, whatever that may be. He breaks us down, hammers us, melts our idea of self, refines us, divides us, but ultimately, he brings us back together. We are weak when we are divided, but only after are we forged in the fire can our unity stand through the future battles. So are you focused on the division or the unity that comes from life? Like yin and yang, both are part of the flat out truth.
Amen. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm so inspirational.
Sure. Hey,
I know.
you got it.
Yeah, you take a lot of my words. That's for
I
sure.
do.
I know.
I feel like you have a lot of words of wisdom. You should write a book.
Yeah, working on it. Like everything else. So anyway, yeah, it's like I don't know where are we at now. Oh, we're at 12K. Anybody want to come up yet? It's going to be a great topic, and yeah, that's why a lot of people get mad at me. I mean, they might hear a lot of stuff that I refer to in or from the biblical text, right? Like I did not write the biblical text.
No.
Everybody agree? I did not put a one in the chat if I did not write the biblical text. None of it. I didn't do the King James. I didn't do the Ethiopian or the Browns or Geneva or any of the, especially the older ones, right? I'm not around that long, but I do know what it says in there. And so like I use it because that's how I plot out my life. I try to be, it's so funny is like you try to be more like Yeshua, be, like Jesus, and then people don't like it. They don't like it because you try to be like him. Then they go, oh, he thinks he's the Messiah. No, we're supposed to be like the Messiah. We're supposed to be emulating him. We're supposed to try to do as best we can. Doesn't mean you're gonna be perfect because only he was, the only perfect man. So, but we can only do what we can do and try to do it to the best of our ability. So, and that's what I try to do. And some people get really mad about that because I see him as what he said he was and how he spoke.
Yeah.
I don't see him as a hippie. I don't see him as a weak man. Yeah. Very masculine. He knew what he was here for, his purpose. And he loved everybody to the point that he was pointing out their discretions, right? Mm-hmm. If you do that, they call it judgment. When he tells you that you're supposed to be doing all that. So throughout the biblical text, man, we're supposed to be leading people into less sin, not leading to people to keep sinning and say, I love you. Because that's not love.
It's not really love.
People don't know what love is in modern age. They can confuse love. Modern love has turned into care. They care about you because they care about your feelings. But the truth doesn't really care about feelings. It just doesn't. And that's one of the biggest things that's going on, I think, is that people care and then they supplement that or substitute the word love. Because care is pointing out. Right? Mm-hmm. No, I mean, care is,
correction.
Love is correction.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, love is correction, and caring is like you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Yeah, and we even talked about this, right?
It's better to hurt their feelings in this world, than to let them be damned in the other world, the after, or never have a shot at it.
Yeah, I agree. So those go by the biblical text. And again, we've been talking about this, I think, a lot recently, and how words mean things. Shoot, I haven't heard Candace Owens using it. Words mean things.
Yes.
It's like, and that's what you've been saying for since we started this, really. And they've changed these meanings. They've twisted them, like cure and remedy. What were the ones we were just talking about? Like genetics. Generational curses, things like that. They've twisted these words, they've replaced them with something else, and then say, yes, this is what it means. And the world goes with it. They're like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. It sounds good. It feels good. But it doesn't act good. And you can see the repercussions just in the generations of today.
Yeah.
Everybody's unhappy. Everybody's mad about the world. Oh, this, oh, that. And they're blaming Babylon. And they're like, oh, it's the end. We might as well just give up. And it's like, no.
I think we gossip more now than they did in the biblical text.
They do make it easy.
I think they do. Because they have you hide your feelings, right? You can't point out anybody's downfalls or
you have
you
to
see them. You gotta bottle it up.
Accept them for who they are.
Well, on the surface,
yeah.
And then you might talk behind their back with others, like, "Can you believe they did that? X, Y, Z."
Yeah.
Instead of going to the person like, "Hey, man, I don't know if that's right or not," you know. Like maybe you shouldn't be messing with this chick or flirting with her when you got your wife, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like all that whole thing, like, oh man, you know, he's my friend, he's my bro. You know, if he's really your bro and friend, you would tell him not to do anything that could jeopardize his life. Mm-hmm. You know, his lifestyle, family, children, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Helping him hide a secret's not really doing him any good. No. You care about them. You don't really love them. Loving them would put them straight. Male, female, same scenario.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Does anybody want to come up? I don't think anybody wants to come up. So
yeah, we are open panel. So if anybody does wants to come up, you are more than welcome.
Otherwise, we'll just keep going. I mean, like, I know it's a deep one. I think these deeper ones make it so that people don't come up as much.
I think so too.
I mean, I just think it is. I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, like, we all have works to do, right? But yeah, I just like kind of get sick of that whole thing of like everybody being so nice and everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't know all about Candace. I only know what I see on, you know, here and there or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, her just wanting the truth of what happened with her friend, you know, Charlie Kirk, and digging into all that. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think she's being rude by it. And his widowed wife, this seems very suspicious. So, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's better for her to just come out and answer questions truthfully than like get mad.
We've watched too many, not cold case files. What's the other one?
Oh yeah, like 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you're always supposed to go look at the spouse, man.
It's the first person to look at every time.
Every time. Every time you go for your spouse first, man.
Yeah.
And if it's not the spouse, the ex-spouse.
Yep.
So I think it's funny.
This is true.
So it's always a spouse.
Most of the time. Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my tea.
Thin line between love and hate.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, and I think what it has to do with, you were talking to like or a little earlier about copying Yeshua, right?
Yes.
Or Jesus. And the fact of the matter, like it's what you're saying too. Everybody cares about it. They care about being like Jesus. They care about it, but it's they go into that envy aspect where they compare themselves. They compare you to them, and in their own head, they're like, "Oh, well, you think you're doing better than me," and it's like, again, no. You, the one who is projecting, is comparing you to another person. It's like there is no comparison, right? It's just you are trying to be the best follower you can be. Just like this person who's envious is trying to be the best follower they can be. But they're so worried about you, they're not paying attention to themselves. And then that's how we end up with that division.
Well, the truth in division, the reason why I came up with that anyway is because of people think it's bad, but it's not. It's really not bad to know where people stand. And it's not a bad thing. And that's what he's trying to do. That's why he's trying to do the wheat and the tares. He's trying to make sure it's no gray, because the worst thing you can do is be like the person walking the line in the middle and then find out and hear later, depart from me, I never knew you, because you never truly picked the side, right? Yeah. I mean, of right and wrong, good and evil, him or the world, right? So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And that's what we're trying to do. Like with the flat out truth is everything. I mean, it's like these people that say that they're still on the fence about the biblical cosmology. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
I don't see when they say they have a hang up, they're more scared to let go. And then now you are that weirdo.
Yeah, I think that
If you can keep your toe on the fence, right?
Yeah, then you get to play both sides.
You get to play both sides.
Yeah.
And then some people fakery just go along to be popular or something. So it's really weird.
Yeah, like you said, the people that are on the fence, not just investigating, but on the fence, they're like, I don't know.
You can go away.
Yeah, then it's like, go away, leave people alone, and go figure it out.
Yeah.
And when you have an answer, then come back. But to stay around people while you're on the fence is you're causing your own self issues. You're causing other people issues. Like it doesn't help anybody. It only causes issues. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's why, like in the biblical text, he talks about he's going to put brother against brother, father against son, mother against daughter, and all that. The reason why it's not really goes to who your family is. Your family to them is who follows them. That's your family.
Yeah, you make your own.
You make your own family, so it's whoever backs up the word, right? Mm-hmm. And the Father. And does the Father's will that's up in heaven. That's your family. That's your neighbor. Yeah. That's your brother. That's your sister. But a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah, they want to extend it and say your neighbor is everyone. But they can't be because everyone they don't have your best interest and they don't have the will of the Most High.
Yeah. Well, and division's not bad. Like I said, I mean, if you only have two teams, I mean, you got to pick one side or the other, and that's the only thing. But everyone wants to hang around with that. Well, I don't like either one of them. See, and that's the way. Like when it comes to like the biblical text, there is no other one. If you don't pick him, you're the other person. So like he draws the line for you because of that. Yeah. That's why, like, even in some of my songs, I said there's no gray. There's no such thing as gray. It's black and white. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You talk all the time about ultimatums, right? And this is funny. And you told me this one time is the world is nothing but ultimatums. It is black and white because we each make a choice. And when we make that choice, it puts whoever is in the vicinity, whoever it affects, into an ultimatum. You either have to accept the action or you deny the action. Like, those are your choices. Yep. If you're in a relationship and your spouse, your significant other cheats, are you going to take them back and then you have to forgive them, or are you going to be like, nope, we're done, cut it off? It's an ultimatum. They have to make a choice.
Yeah, everything's ultimatums. Everything's micro ultimatums. Everything.
Even picking food.
Yeah, people not. Somebody doesn't do what they're supposed to do on their side. I mean, it's an ultimatum. You either accept it or you don't, right?
Right.
Somebody goes out when you say they shouldn't go out. You got to accept it, or you're not. You know what I mean? Like even if a man wants a woman not to dress a certain way, if she wants to keep dressing like that, it's an ultimatum. If he has to accept it or not, right?
Yes.
If he doesn't accept it, then they should break up. Otherwise, it can be a fight.
Yes.
That's what usually happens too.
They get stuck in that in between.
They get stuck in the in between, which causes fights.
That makes sense.
Gray area causes a lot of fights, man, because you don't know what the other person's thinking. Nobody's drawing the line, so you just fight on the line. So gray area is pretty bad. What's up, Dewey? Everybody's scared to come up, man. Or busy. I don't know. You might be at work.
Sorry, guys. I thought it would be a nice topic.
I thought it'd be a good topic. I mean, because I have been talking about a lot. I mean, but this is just the monthly theme, so
yes, yeah.
Yeah, this is what we're gonna go through truth and division on everything, like even politics, right?
Right.
See, I know we got a little deep on that, but like it's even politics. You got the Democrats, you got the Republicans, and you got the gray areas of everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's another division. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, it's like, man, you could just go on and on. It's like, that's everything.
46,000 of them.
46,000 different divisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really true. I mean, it's really the truth. And you have to sift through all those. That's what the division's about. That's why he said that. That's why they said the wheat and tare. It's all about dividing it down. You guys got to think of the biblical text, the way it's narrated out, and the way the way it's supposed to work is he's just filtering it down. That's all he's doing. Like, people don't realize that's all the Bible's doing. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? So what's the question?
Oh no, it's just like
What's
it's
up,
like
man?
I
So
guess
what's
it's
the
a deep
question?
topic. That's all. Because like it's the stuff that I say, like there is no. Well, this is our monthly theme. We've always had a monthly theme, so most of our stuff will be based around this. It'll just be a different angle to it. Like truth and division. So people always say like, oh, they're here to divide us. They're here to divide us, and it can be bad, but a lot of times division's good. And the reason why, well, you want to know what side people are on. That's why, like, biblically, you're either with them or against you. That's it. There's two sides. There's no gray area.
Well, there's right.
That's it.
There's right and wrong. There's good and evil. So I mean, like, people want to choose.
Yeah.
Like, I want to choose the right side.
Yeah, but a lot of people like to hover on that gray.
What's up, Jesse?
You know what I mean? On a lot of things. Oh, it's easier. You're not making a choice, and like Like I said, even Jesus, right, was talking. That's what he was talking about. He's telling you that like if you're sinning and he was with you, he'd say, "Go and sin no more." He didn't say, "Well, I love you the way you are." He didn't say that. He told you to go and sin no more. Like he accepted you as you sin, but then he told you not to do it no more. So he didn't. People keep thinking he hung around with sinners and accepted them. He did not.
No. He hung around them so that he could love them.
And call them out.
And they believe they can just repent and be forgiven and just keep going back to sins. It doesn't, once your heart knows that you're wrong,
you keep
gotta
repeating
stop.
like on purpose, knowing you can repent. He knows that. That's why he says he knows your heart. Because then you're just, it's like those people that go partying and do all kinds of stuff all week, and then whatever day of worship they pick, I don't know if it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, they repent. And then they start right over, and they're repenting from the night before too. They were just at the club all night, It's like I don't know. You have to like be more mindful of what you're doing and mean what you say. But like the division's not bad. That's why like I say like you're only here as long as I need you, or iron sharpens iron. There's only black and white, right? I say stuff like that because that's really what it is. It's a filtering. That's all the Bible is. He's filtering down to get the people that really are going to do his will and love him. Oh, go ahead.
Oops.
No, I was just agreeing with
even
you,
when we
bro.
go
You're right.
like when they talk about the second coming of Christ, and then there's the millennial reign, right? So for 1,000 years, if you're blessed enough and you are one of the people, you'll be there for 1,000 years, but then you're challenged again. Why?
We can't go down that topic though, because I'm gonna put out the possibility of the little season happening right now, bro.
It's wrong.
I don't want to go there.
There's so many scriptures against it. Like there's so much evidence against it. The land is not laid short. There's still rivers. There's still mountains. That's what the scripture. So I either go by the scripture or I don't. That's the whole thing. According to scripture, it's like no, it hasn't been laid flat. There is no New Jerusalem.
Remember how it talks about Tartarus and stuff like that? Well, wouldn't that compare to Tartaria, and how they wiped it out? And if they wipe it out, they're hiding something. I don't know, man. There's a lot of buildings that's been destroyed and melted, and the truth and division. That's what we're talking about.
Saying like the Tartarus or Tartaria and all that. Tartarus is below though. Tartaria wasn't below. It's above.
I mean, so is the bottomless pit, but I don't know. They said he's going to be released. Listen, come on, Paulino. I'm trying to segue, bro.
I mean, why would you want to believe that we're in the short season?
I just know that I don't know enough to believe it.
Yeah, but you don't know enough. That's what I'm saying. You don't know enough.
He's on the fence.
That's where we have to disagree.
All right, you're up.
No,
All right.
Got
so
enough.
Show me in the Bible then. Bring up some passages. You don't have to do it today, but just bring them back at some point.
Yeah.
And I'll show you all the ones where it's wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
That's
know,
fine.
I know the
rather
biblical
that.
text. Yeah, there's nowhere in there. Look at Chelsea's laughing.
He showed me.
I've debated this for like, I don't know, 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
That's okay. Hey, you know what though?
Good.
Hey, you question.
Yes,
There's
question.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's like people, I don't know why they want it to be the short season anyway. It's like, it's so weird.
I don't think we want it to. I just think that it's the same with FE. Like once you know that it's flat, I mean, it's almost like, you know, it's a heart thing. It's a spiritual thing. You know, I don't really think it's a want to be right. Maybe it's an understanding of, you know, because it's been hard for me to understand the biblical text.
Yeah, I get you.
So, comfort,
yeah, there's like I said, there's like from the second coming, it's like 70, I'd say 80% of things are not aligned, and they're supposed to align all at once. So you can't even count that. We're just talking about things that have happened. Yeah.
Well, the people are looking for an AC. You know, everybody's looking to see an AC coming, but there's a lot of different speculation that Nero was the Antichrist, and you know, he matches with gematria, and like there's many different reasons why they say that that time frame had already happened.
True gematria, though, it's funny. You'd have to do it in an older text. You can't use English. I blow
Right,
when I
right.
say that to somebody
there's
that does gematria, it blows their
cycles.
mind because I use in such
Yeah,
one of
but
the
the
youngest languages
numbers
when this
still
was in the
match up.
past.
I gotta say something real quick
All right, go ahead.
because it's funny. Jen said she asked the Father for clarity. That's why she's here.
Nice.
Because she said she's seen some sign and indicators as well. It's like, and then she played for clarity. Here you go. This conversation will happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really interesting. It's like I said, it's there's no evidence of it, especially physically. Like I said, there's still mountains, there's still valleys.
I think there's evidence. There's just not enough to sway you, but there's definitely evidence.
Sure, they are.
These people ain't out here believing
Sure
it
they
for
are.
no reason.
Then why?
There's definitely no. Because then you're saying I'm just willingly believing it, and I'm only believing it because
Yeah, but you don't
of
have.
the information that I've accumulated from it. I'm not just like, I think that sounds better. I'm going to believe
Do
that.
you know
It's
more
not-
about
it's not one
that
of
than
those
you do about the rest of the
decisions. I mean, I know
No,
it's
it's not.
well, that's a trick
It's not a
question
trick
though, because
question.
I know enough of what I'm trying to speak on. I know enough to where I could back it up. I just
No.
can't do it on
What
the
I'm
fly right
saying
now. I
is,
wasn't really expecting
you're
that.
picking less than 1%
So
of the
I'm not sure,
Bible.
but
Do you know the rest of the 99% of the Bible?
it's just one topic though.
But
You know what I'm saying? We're just on one
yeah,
topic.
but the
Little
whole
season, there's
Bible is the witness
Revelations.
to what you're trying to do.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
The
saying.
whole Bible talks about Revelation. It leads up to it, so you need to know the other 99%. Like I said, like if you only take 10% of a book, you don't know the rest of the book. You don't know the characters in the book. You don't know the agenda. You know.
Right, but everything is wrote in
What is?
parables too. You know, it's
Yeah, you said everything.
there's a lot of parables in there. Well, you know what I mean. Like a lot of the Revelation verses that I've come across, they're just like they're tricky, man. You gotta. It's hard to
I get
understand
you.
them
Like I
either
said,
way.
I've studied all that. It's not like I haven't studied it. Like that's how I know that it doesn't align. You know, like I said, I would implore you to just go watch one of Rob Skiba's. He talks about it, and he points it out perfectly why it doesn't align. I found out it didn't align, and I came across Rob, and I was like, "Yep, he's right. It doesn't align." It's like because they're like they're picking out certain things. Like I said, even the way they took back Israel and all that. Like why would they redo it? If we were in the short season, there's no reason to trick us anymore. It's like when people say that we go through time. What?
But doesn't it say in the Bible? Doesn't it say that there will be Jews that say they're my people?
Yeah, but that's
they're
throughout the
not?
whole.
They're of
That's the whole
synagogue
big.
of Satan?
That's through the.
Isn't that
It's through the whole thing.
okay? But
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. But there is a deception of
Yeah.
people that say that they are, but they're not. You know what I mean? And we can see that in today too. So like, there's just a lot of different things that match up. Like it could be. I'm not saying that it's
That's why. That's not even in
smoking
Revelations.
guns,
It's
you know,
all
but-
in. It's like throughout the text. Yeah, they're actually known as people, the ones that speak smooth things. And you look up what the Jews are known as now is those that speak smooth things. So it's actually in the biblical text, and they go back to Ashkenazi. Right. Like I told you, I think I even showed you guys like where they're at in Genesis 10. So like, yeah, like I said, the short season though, no. There's so, like I said, there's so many things that don't align. Like there's no sense of redoing the peace in the Middle East and try to get all that down. And
so I think one of the things that confused me is like there's old maps, and I don't know if they're real or not, but there's old maps of Greenland, the land of Jesus, up by Alaska. This was on the other side. This was between Alaska and Russia, and then there's a Sea of Jesus right there with it, and then they took it off the maps. But then we've got that dew line that's up there that's supposed to be an early warning alarm or whatever that they created in during the Cold War. So we can't fly in that direction anyway. So it almost seems like they're blocking off certain lands up there. We can't go to the North Pole. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, nobody
the land of Jesus is actually like another text is called Hyperborean. And that's where Rupus Negra is in the Lodestone Mountain, the Magnetic Mountain. The four rivers come from there. Yeah, I get all that. But that doesn't have nothing, like the four rivers wouldn't even exist anymore if we were ready. If the second coming came, all that wouldn't exist anymore. You realize that, right? If New Jerusalem comes down, well, according to the text, if New Jerusalem comes down, none of that's there anymore. It's a new heaven and new earth. Yep. So they're not the same anymore.
So there's many places on the earth that look scorched, like it was like burned up. Like the Grand Canyon is a good example of it. Just everything's melted over there. So it looks like something cataclysmic happened. What it says that when Jesus returns, it will be like fervent heat. It's describing his return. And that would kind of signify melted stone. I would think, that maybe when he came back, it melted all these structures.
Not some, all. So there wouldn't just be some that are done. All of it would be gone. Like,
I'm not.
It's just what I'm saying is, all right, if you're God, you say, I'm going to wipe everything out. And somebody goes, well, I see some stuff that could be wiped out. That's not all.
But things can regrow, though. You know that. Like everything comes back. The life expectancy of plants and everything will come back.
The land would be wiped out, and all the buildings would be gone. Like everything's just scorched out, man. It's like a clean slate.
But I know, but I'm saying it'll grow. Things will grow back, right? Trees will grow back, and remember, did we ever talk about the Devil's Tower?
Yeah, we know. It looks like we know about the oak trees.
Tree. Yeah, so right. So like, it's not going to come back exactly the same, but it'll come back. You know what I mean? Like everything will come back. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's just definitely they're just different rabbit holes to go down. Yeah, you can get filled with the information.
Well, like see, you mentioned Devil's Tower. But when the second coming happens, there will be no more Devil's Tower. That's my whole point. It would be gone. It would be wiped out.
Well, okay. So if it was a tree, it used to be a tree, right? Yeah, and now it's not a tree.
I guess we don't. I guess as a flat earther, you know what flat means, right? Like that means they'd be gone. No more tree, no more stumps, no more ancient anything, no more hills, no more valleys. Like all that's gone. It's just flat.
Yeah.
It's not like there's still stumps left, or ancient tree stumps, or plateaus, or anything.
Doesn't it even say the mountains will be gone?
That's what that is.
There's no more mountains. Gone.
Yeah, the mountains would be gone.
That big, but if a tree is that big, then it's still going to have a little bit of a stump, But it's so massive, we can hardly tell how big the tree was.
I'm going by the text.
Obviously, the tree was huge.
On the short season,
I'm not altering anything. I'm saying what we see.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying on the second coming, that it will be wiped clean. Like there's no more hills, there's no more valleys, there's no more mountains, man. Like all those tree stumps will be gone.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean in 1,000 years we can't rebuild everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just kind of continues to happen as normal. saying there's 1,000 years that's went by. Technically 2,000 years on the calendar, but I think they manipulated it and added 1,000.
Okay.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I guess what you're trying to say, but none of it makes sense or aligns with the scripture. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't work.
Because you're saying they're like, to me the issue. You're saying
the mountains grew back.
Yeah, because okay, don't laugh at me. All right. So don't laugh at me. It's like the birthing pains reference, right? It talks about the end being like birthing pains, and having experienced said thing is, to me, kind of similar to what you're saying here. It's like there are signs, but most of the time when people have the signs, they're like, it could be it, it might not be it. Like, again, you're on that fence, but when the game is on, there is no doubt. Zero. And I think that's what it would be. So I think it's not that there isn't evidence of those things, but I think it's the same thing that we run into with everything.
What things?
Basically the lies in all things. Like you said, the lie is in reality, and I think there are just as many truths as there are lies when it comes to the little season, and so therefore it's not there. It is not 100% there.
I'm just talking about I'm just going straight by
we got to use
the Bible.
Yes,
there is no more mountains.
Right.
Everything's wiped clean. It's flat.
That's what I'm saying. There's a missing piece.
Like a plane, like the flat, like the salt plains, like that Vika was showing, like that, but the whole earth is like that.
Yeah.
But the people that believe in that type of event believe that there's petrification that can happen with heat, and a lot of these mountains are giant bodies, is what the theory is, that are just petrified. And there's lots of them that you can look at picture-wise. And I did a show on it when I was doing my lives of the big rock formations that look like animals.
I was researching that like 5-6 years ago.
So, that could be a part of that. Yeah, that could be part of that event where
it can't be though.
Flash frozen or whatever.
I guess I don't know. It can't be because that's not flat. You're still like you got these giants that look like mountains and stuff.
Okay, no. That's what Globers do to us. Come on, Paulino, you know that. It's flat, but with context.
Yeah,
we got mountains.
No, he said it's laid flat like a table. We all know what a table is. I mean, as flat earthers, we even use that for a proof. Sometimes we get a quarter and you can slide by. You know what flat looks like. I mean, so now you're saying flat like sea level. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the text is like when he says that he just scorches it to flat and there's no more, I guess so flat, there's no more rivers, man. Like, there's no more water that's running anymore because it's so flat. We already know if something's flat, the water doesn't run anywhere. If it's level, right, the water doesn't go anywhere. It just pours out. But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting thing. Like the stuff that you're saying, I've heard it like so many times, but I've heard more people that are really in it that I've debated, and they can't answer anything. It's too much feelings. Chelsey's been here when I've done it. I've been doing that for like 7 years. They can't explain the rest of the text. So it's like I don't care. Like if somebody believes that, they can. If they just want to believe Revelation, but then they're leaving out the rest of the biblical text. That's what I'm saying. That's how you get 46,000 different denominations.
No, I just think it can't be ignored. That's all. I mean, I'm not saying that it's true or false. You just little signs like that can't be ignored because that's like only believing some of the Bible. Like, I don't want to just believe any of it, or I just don't want to believe a little bit of it. I want to believe all the stuff that it talks about. So if it looks like
exactly what I just said, you don't even know the beginning of it. You're going straight to the end of the movie. That's what I'm saying. You're going to the end of the book.
No, I'm not saying I believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying I believe the little season actually happened, but there is signs. There is evidence of something happening that could be the little season of Satan happening now. I mean, whether I can back it up biblically or not, there's definitely signs. It could have been a different cataclysm. It could have been something completely different. I don't know.
Even Sodom was melted. He brought down that rain and fire of Sodom. I mean, we don't know what, what all happened with that. I mean, there's kids, they still had wars. See, another thing too with Tartaria too, they act like everybody was so peaceful there was no wars or anything. So how do you know this another Tartarian type person didn't go to war and melt some of those buildings?
Right. They always have that fasci, the fasci throughout the coins and stuff. That's the bundle of sticks with the axe head. A lot of people say that's a frequency weapon.
I said, it could be. It could be.
I don't know.
But yeah, I like I said, when it comes to the Bible, that's where I just try to stick to the Bible. I try not to go outside the Bible to explain the Bible. I think a lot of people do that, and they'll go down a lot of different roads.
Well, it verifies. It could verify, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're investigating it, you could see with your own eyes that it looks exactly how the Bible is describing it. It actually helps our investigation, as followers. Because your eyes actually verify what the Bible's explaining. Well, that's the only reason I implore people to look into it.
Yeah, we had a guy. Remember who's the one that believed in the short season, babe?
Was it Dean? Did Dean believe in the short season?
Was it Dean? Yes. Yeah, and he got so pissed off. That was one thing we got mad about.
Yeah.
I poked too many holes in his stuff, and this is the guy that was he went to biblical college, 3 different types, 3 different seminaries, and then he believed this. He believed the earth was flat, but he got into that, and he was telling me he goes, I didn't want to bring it out yet because of people get mad.
Yeah.
I go, oh, well, I don't get mad.
Cemetery school.
Remember that?
The seminary, yeah.
It was funny because remember that? He was like, oh man. And I go, I don't get mad. I go, you're going to get mad if there's any holes in your story. He's like, no, I won't. And I go, yeah, but this, yeah, but that, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. And after 50 of those, he just don't understand. You don't understand to explain me you can't do my yeah buts.
Yeah.
Scripture says this, but you're saying that. So I'm supposed to believe you or Scripture? That's what I kept saying to him. He was getting mad. The Scripture's there written the way it's written for me to believe no man. I'm supposed to believe those Scriptures. So I either believe the Scriptures or I don't. And that's where he started getting mad.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. And that's what to me personally, again, maybe it's just because I don't get angry enough, but it's if somebody's poking holes in my my knowledge, my belief, or anything like that, and I don't have the answer, I would get irritated, but not at them. I would get irritated myself because I'm like, dang, I don't have the answer to that. And I'd want to go research it. But like I said, that's just me.
Yes, that's what I would do too. You want to feel that because then you want to know that you're believing the right way,
because you don't want to be on the fence, right? You want to be like, yes, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not even I think there's signs and seasons of everything, but we as human beings like to create patterns, and we like to, we
do. Look at when somebody looks in the clouds. You see that cow up there? You see the bunny? Everybody reads into patterns somehow.
Yeah,
that's their narrative.
Yeah, and that's why you just want to make sure, because like I said, feeding the information, I know Dewey does this, you do this, it's somebody feeds you the information, it's you want to go, like I said, you want to go verify, you want to go find the information. And that's how I know all you're saying is saying, okay, well, you verified the information in Revelation, but did you verify it in Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Numbers, Judges?
Mark,
Matthew, Mark, Luke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books.
There's a lot of
I don't remember them all.
Yeah.
Not
and that's not even including Enoch and everything else.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Because that goes against Enoch too right now, if that's what people believe. Enoch, Jubilees, you have to throw those out. It's already passed. So, yeah. And, another thing. the sun and moon don't even work the same after that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You're right.
So the calendar would never align. We wouldn't have the phases. All these things would not happen.
Well, wait a minute. The calendar.
No, not the Gregorian.
We're not on the same
calendar.
We're not on
the biblical.
Our biblical. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. Our biblical calendar that you speak of is different than what mainstream is telling us.
Oh, okay.
They're not lined up, right? So we can't say that
the biblical calendar is lined up.
They're not lined up right now.
The worldly one doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, but that doesn't match.
Mainstream's what?
That doesn't match
Gregorian?
mainstreams. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't matter.
Right.
Timeline, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So if we're going by the biblical calendar, then it's not matched up with what they're telling us it is.
Yeah, I
Right?
guess I don't understand what you're saying. The biblical calendar is what aligns with scriptures, and that's the true calendar of God. Somebody wrote in heaven, right?
Oh.
That's the one that we use now.
Right. But they tell us a different. They tell
The
us
world
a
you're
different
talking
The
about.
world, the Gregorian calendar.
Right.
Right. The world. Right. So that, I mean, what does that mean then?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
already
one
been
doesn't
altered.
matter.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It only matters for like if you need to know what time your dentist appointment is, or what time I guess your birthday on this Gregorian calendar, or anniversaries, or if you're gonna be late for work or school. I mean, that doesn't matter for the biblical calendar. Do you understand what I mean?
Caleb kind of fell up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you really have to like divide yourself from is you got the biblical calendar, which is Yah's time, his calendar, his date, his watch, everything. And then you have the Gregorian calendar, which is man, worldly, and what they worship. So they don't align with scriptures at all. Like you only need that Gregorian calendar to navigate through this world, right? You got to work Monday through Friday, then it's Monday through Friday. Because if I told you that, tomorrow's the 15th day of the 12th month on the biblical calendar, but if I told you, hey, we're on from this date to that date, you would have no idea what it was. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Man, he's never been up here, I think. Has he? Oh, no matter.
Yo, give me a sec, guys. Give me 1 sec.
That's funny. So, that's where people get really mixed up, is if you're trying to use, mix the two, you can't mix both calendars together. One's manly and worldly, and one's God in his calendars. So they don't align. What does Boo Boo want?
Movie.
Our son. He's so cute. But yeah, I mean, I would say go investigate it, but I would say read the rest of the text. That's another thing too. Is Joanne. Oh, she's jumping in right now. That's funny. Joanne won't even read Enoch or Jubilees or anything until she's got the Bible down, because it will alter your thinking if you don't know the foundation. If you don't have a grasp of the foundation of the Bible, like if you read even the extra biblical texts like Enoch and Jubilees, it'll throw you off. Or if you go even worse and go down like Sumerian texts, Gilgamesh, the Egyptians, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, anything like that, that's really going to mess somebody's mind up. And it alter.
Yeah, it says no, but it says no man will know the day or time or the time or the hour. So they speak of how big of a deception is going to be.
They say that about new. They say that about new moon too. New moon's known as that day, the day that no man knoweth, because you don't.
And isn't something like we got a lineup of the planets or something? Is it today?
I don't
I think
know.
it's the third.
But yeah, because.
I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do
I can
it.
see her shirt, but it's funny. Yeah, so because you don't know if it's gonna be a 29th or 30th day every month. That's why they call it the day that no man knoweth. You have to keep citing to make sure you got a 29th or 30th day. Like right now, we don't even know we're gonna have a 13th month this year yet. So we're gonna have over 2 weeks to find out, but we won't know until then. We could be aligned for it, though. What do you think, babe? We could be aligned this year for a 13th month.
Yeah. See, I'm on the fence. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. I was like, especially being here, it's like we could get more snow. We could not get more snow. Oh, yeah. That'd be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll know if spring hasn't come yet, for sure. Then it's 13th month.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I like that hoodie, bro.
She's like, Father, I need one. What's up, Joanne? I like that shirt, man. I don't know. Caleb can see it. That's hilarious. You see Joanne's shirt down
what's
there?
going
Can you
on,
see it?
guys?
Blow it up.
What does it say? I was on Caleb's live and all I got was a
asleep.
t-shirt. Did you make that? You made that for me? Or what?
She fell asleep.
That's awesome.
She is a smart butt. That falls asleep.
She made it after she fell asleep on your life.
Yeah, she felt so bad. She said she was embarrassed.
That's hilarious, dude. That's so funny. I realized I'd never come up here and never supported your guys' live or been on panels, so I figured what a great time.
You just happen to jump on. This is our theme for the month. We pick a theme of the month and we kind of just throw everything off of that. Like we just got over past, present, future, basically, and we covered a lot of the stuff that we're doing for the Flat Out, like our past, or the present, and then the future of the Flat Out. So this one's.
Nice. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me, or if I'm distracting from the topic. I hope not.
Truth and division. I think you're biblically based, right? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew.
I'm actually not.
No.
So that's why I fear I might be in the wrong place. Maybe I should join a different.
Sometimes, the division. Everybody always thinks division is being bad, but sometimes you have to divide things to make them more pure, right? That's why you sift things out, right? Like if you're making food, you sift it. You're dividing it. It doesn't always make it bad. The thing that's left is more pure, and that's how the biblical text is read. That's why there's wheat or tare. So it's a black and white. There's no gray area. On Judgment Day, right? You're either one or the other. Does that make sense? But it's like that on all topics. Yeah, so we were
sure. Yeah.
So we were even talking about even if you're in a relationship, I believe life is just micro being placed on ultimatums. Right. So if somebody does something you don't like, you're either going to take it or you got to leave it. So it's an ultimatum. It can be like that for men, women, both sides. Doesn't matter. It can be at work even, right? If your job wants you to do something you don't want to do, you either say no or you say yes, but it's still an ultimatum. They're putting you on notice to make a decision.
I feel that. Yeah, as far as I'll be honest, I don't have any questions or anything like that. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I should join another time. I don't know.
Man. Can I say something? I do. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down, guys. I'll let you guys keep going.
I like the way you do it. I think it's very clean. Yeah,
Thank you.
I didn't see you last night. Sorry, Joanne did. Rah. But I just think it's amazing. I like that you're very consistent, and you get through people pretty quick, and you got a thick skin, man. I told Chelsey if I did what you were doing, I would do it just like you're doing. Yeah. I wouldn't want the same flat earthers and stuff. You know what I mean? Why? You're arguing with these people? You already know everything, so.
Yeah. No, yeah, I try to keep it chill and keep a room where people can actually learn, because most of the time, obviously, we know how the conversation
can I tell you my favorite one? My favorite one that he did, though, Joanne, is this when you fell asleep? I don't know, maybe. When that guy came up, and was it his girlfriend? I think his girlfriend was there, remember? And she was talking in the background.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite one, dude. It was so hilarious, dude.
Oh, yeah,
she's whispering in his ear. Oh, it was amazing. I loved it.
It was really
Those
funny.
are the best.
Yeah.
Those are super funny when people will grab their friend group. They'll be like, I've had people join while they're at a party, and they'll be like, dude, I'm surrounded by all these idiots, bro. Talk to these people.
Good work, man. I send people to you all the time. It was weird. We were on here 2.5 months before I came across you, or somebody sent me something from you. I'm like, how didn't I know this? Come across you in 2.5 months. It was weird. You got a big following, and
I started getting.
I'm very shadow banned. Are you to give you an idea? On some of my older pages, and I would say even maybe possibly a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I would go live, dude, I had anywhere from 900 viewers to almost 2,000 viewers consistently.
Aren't you on a third account?
Yeah, now, no, it was accounts that have gotten taken down. All of them have been removed, but they've essentially changed the algorithm around all of my accounts to where I don't know. I'm throttled, dude. I'm throttled on views. I used to easily make a video and have 100,000 views within hours, and now it takes 4 days to get to 40,000.
You're on X too. What else are you on? So people that don't know.
Yeah, I'm most active. Yeah, most active.
Nice.
I roast people over on X. That's all I do on it. I just get globers, and I just obviously make them melt because I know more than the average person, and I can just articulate what's wrong with their argument. So I mostly just poke fun at people and post really good images for people to download and logical inferences about science and things like that over there. So I'm most active over on X, but everything else, I just basically take my TikTok videos and re-upload them.
YT and all that too.
Nice.
Oh, Rumble.
Not
IG,
YT,
okay.
but
Okay.
IG.
Right, cool. Hey man, I'll probably drop by.
Okay,
here,
I'll drop down, guys. I appreciate you.
Thanks for saying hi.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be on
when I
later. You
see
know
I always
that.
try
I'm
to build a heart
consistent.
in me,
We'll be
man, even
there.
if I can't stay for a long time, man. You know what I mean?
No, for real. I know you
All right,
always
thanks,
support, so
man.
I figured
I
I'd come
appreciate
up here and say what's up.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Enjoy.
Okay, later, guys.
Sorry, Joanne.
Bye.
You will.
See if I go over there and fall asleep.
There are a lot of people in the chat that are wanting to know about.
Okay.
See is it the selenium eclipse that's gonna happen? But
Yeah, I mean, like with that too. Like, I mean, we you know, as researchers, I mean, you know, there's something else that they've always talked about that causes a lot of the eclipses. So
yes,
they usually don't go by the phase. I mean,
yeah. Which actually, and I'm going to throw this out here too. If anybody is interested in the
cool,
I know he said he wasn't necessarily biblically based, but if you are, you're doing the Masterclass Wednesday, right?
yeah, I was gonna do it tomorrow, but we're gonna do it on Wednesday because then
Yes.
it will be full moon Shabbat. So tomorrow is full moon Sabbath. If you guys are
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes. Wednesday's full moon.
So we'll go
Shabbat.
through the biblical calendar.
Yep. So tomorrow night, I think the moon will be full tomorrow night. It looks like it's right on schedule.
Yep.
So it should be full moon. It's always full moon before the day that's called the full moon Shabbat. I know it's weird. You have to spot it, see it. It's full. Next day's the Sabbath day.
Yep.
That's the way it works.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, we'll be teaching that a masterclass, biblical calendar versus Gregorian calendar on Wednesday. So it'll be fun.
Yep.
And I bring out the scriptures and all that stuff, and I bring out the evidence on how like the Gregorian calendar skips around different timelines. Joanne,
Gregorian lies.
it is. I mean, all right, we can get into that a little bit, so I don't mind that because it's part of the whole division.
Yep.
Like, didn't that surprise you, Joanne? Like how many times they've changed that calendar? And I don't know if you kept on digging or not, but it's like 30, 40 times.
I did, and I kept getting really upset because they don't teach
No.
you in school that this changed. They just teach it to you
Yes.
like it has always been. They don't tell you about all the times that it had to change because it wasn't lining up anymore, or why it wasn't lining up
Yes.
anymore. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't need to know that. You weren't
See,
there.
and that goes with it. The topic that they were just talking about. They explain it as, oh, it's just because we can't calculate these rotations, but it's like, but that's not true with the biblical calendar. It works every time.
Or and proven by the mechanical realm, that device, right?
That's true. It is proven by the Antikythera
Yeah.
and all the
You gotta get one made, man.
and all the temples.
Yes, all the temples that
and the things that track
Deacon,
Polaris and the things that track Orion's belt and everything.
Yeah, you guys gotta come and watch Vika's.
It was so actually the last one was
This one
so
was
good.
fire,
It was
man.
good.
The one yesterday.
Yeah, it was
fire.
good.
It really was really good. Dude, so check this
Yeah.
out. So like the week
YT.
before that, we did about how all the
Land.
land is called flat. All over the world.
Yes.
The big plains, the salt,
Savannah.
the savanna,
Yeah.
everything means flat. Australia is really flat, man.
Really is super.
It's super
There's
flat.
like one mountain range on the
And the rest of it's
northern
flat
side.
on either side,
Yeah.
brother. It's like a big plate. And it's funny because this time he went, dude, this just blew my mind. The way he said it. He goes, we're going to go below the horizon.
Yeah.
That's what it was really called, right?
Yes, below the horizon.
And you're like, what? We went into the water, man. in all the mapping of the water. Everything's flat under the water. There's plains and stuff under the water. There's a big section that's actually called Kansas underwater, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's literally called that. Can you believe that? Because you know how Kansas is supposed to be like flatter than a pancake?
What is
I
that?
think it was.
I think it was. And it's pretty big, man. It's huge. Wasn't it funny, babe?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you know, us as flat earthers, well, shoot, even when I was a glober, I knew, or a globe believer, whatever you want to call it. You know, I knew growing up, it was always called, you know, flatter than a pancake. You know, even in my own mind as a little child, I thought, okay, that was a flat spot or whatever.
Yeah, because they literally call it shelves and plains. Like the abyssal plain is one. They call it
huge.
Continental shelves. And if you actually look up like any of them, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for the follow.
Yes. The
Like
sheep.
all of these things that we have in real life, like shelves, guess what?
They're flat.
They're level. Yeah.
They're flat and level. And like she said, a sheet. You know, they always call like all these things are sheets. They're everything. Everything is like level, man. It was like weird. He was he was going around the map and showing it.
Yeah, and with all the names, I know I'm gonna clip those. I'm gonna put them into a whole article sometime.
It's so weird how they get us, man.
Really
Like all these things mean flat, but then they tell you live on a globe. It's like, what the heck? There's nothing on here that meant curved anything.
No.
All right.
Curve words.
I'm about to
There's no
leave.
curve words.
I'm about to leave Wi-Fi for a minute. If I do
That's
cut
okay.
out,
That actually gives us a perfect opening. So, thank you guys for joining us here at the Flat Out Truths. Let's see. Let me fix this first. We are going to end our streams for the current moment.
You got to stop saying that, I think. Because
What do we say? What do I say?
I don't know. We're saying
Something
goodbye to everybody else.
We're saying goodbye to everybody else. All
But
right.
we're staying here on TikTok. Nobody
Yes.
leave TikTok. 30
Yes.
seconds. 'Cause we have people that leave, but we're still here, man.
Yes, we still hang
We're
out.
signing off to these other ones. We're streaming on multiple places.
We are, yeah.
We're trying to spread more of the flat out truth everywhere. So like, don't go anywhere. Give us 30 seconds. But when you have time, go to theflatouttruth.com, join the private platform. There's articles, things that you can contribute. You can write in there yourself, post, comment, share. You'll find on the website all of our platform connections, you know, for everywhere. So you can follow us everywhere. And now I'll hand it off to Chelsey.
Last but not least, guys, he's not in the chat today, but he might hang out later. Joe and follow JJ Hempcrete Bear. He will be our special guest this Thursday. He has a website called jjsgarden.com. You need to check it out. It has homegrown, healthy, organic products that he grows himself. He takes care of them himself. He produces it himself. He even sings to it, guys. And so it comes out really good. We have some of our members that have already tried it, and they're like, yes, this is great. His best one right now is a rub. I almost said foot rub again. It's not a foot rub. It's just a in general rub. You can rub it on.
It's like it's for ailments, like for pains and aches and pains and stuff, and it works.
Yeah, these guys.
And you don't need a lot. His little dab will do you.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and it's like he'll be here and he'll show you or talk about the process and how he does it. Any other questions? Like he does a lot of stuff. JJ's a jack of all trades.
He does. He has a construction company.
Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
He does everything by hand with love.
Yep.
But thanks for joining us. If you guys want to continue this discussion, come over here to the Flat Out Truth 33 at TikTok.
Yep. Come join.
TikTok.
Come talk us. Join a panel.
Everybody else, talk to you guys later. Talk to you guys tomorrow, right?
You got it.
I'm Paulino B Michael.
I'm Chelsey B Michael.
As always, be safe.
Be well.
And
that's the Flat Out Truth.
Thank you.